Mom and pop, so many groovy restaurants. Shop there again.
We're all paying attention to social distancing and cleanliness these. Hey, Eric, you there? Pilot Food Mart has got you covered. Every Pilot has a sanitation station. You'll find masks and hand sanitizer to help keep you and your family safe. While you're there,
we need
get your Pilot My Rewards card.
Probably about 10
it's
minutes.
For 3 cents a gallon off Pilot gas and in-store
Sorry,
specials.
I meant to let you know earlier.
Your neighborhood Pilot. We're right on your way.
As our economy gradually reopens,
all good.
Okay, so
you're doing the right thing and stay proud.
Say 10 minutes, whatever you can make work there, somewhere close to 10 minutes.
105.3 FM, WFIV. Good times, great oldies.
Will do.
All right, thank you, Dusty.
.3 WFIV, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City. WFIV is powered by.
And I can take it
Jeep
at really at any
your
point.
Smoky Mountain Jeep
Dusty,
and Ram truck
whatever
headquarters
works for
just
you.
off I-40 exit
We can take an extra
407.
commercial break, fill a little
You're
time.
looking much better coming westbound to out of downtown on outer.
I can go whenever you want. We're lined up for 2 more minutes, and then I'd have to play another song.
Shaw Road. We still have backups too.
Okay, well,
Sevierville Smoky Mountain Winterfest.
I've forgotten. Do we have an intro?
Christmas lights and great shopping.
No, we do not.
Okay.
Get details at
Well, I tell you what, let's just take it.
Cheery, Big Pete Michaels traffic.
ABC News Now, I'm Rena Roy. The attorney for the parents
How
of the
about I take it coming out of the
Michigan
news?
high school shooting suspects say they're on their way back to be arraigned. Just hours.
Okay, Weathers after that, then you.
Okay.
Crumbly with involuntary manslaughter. The Oakland County Sheriff's Office says the fugitive task force was searching for them. Prosecutor Karen McDonald filed 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter against both parents, saying they knew their son's behavior was being questioned by school officials and purchased the gun used in the shooting.
A store employee confirms that Ethan Crumbly was present with James at the time of the purchase.
In Minnesota, the jury has been seated in the trial of the former police officer charged in the killing of Dante Wright during a traffic stop last year. The officer says she mistakenly drew her gun instead of a taser. Testimony begins next week. Cases of Omicron spreading, now confirmed in Nebraska. Health officials urging Americans to get vaccinated for the best protection. This is ABC News.
It's Macy's Friends and Family with our biggest savings on gifts they'll love. Get an extra 30% off brands that rarely go on sale with your coupon or Macy's card. And snag 15% off fragrances, skincare, makeup, and more stocking stuffers. Plus, shop daily flash deals while supplies last. Going on now at Macy's. And get contact-free curbside pickup or pickup in store today. Details at Macys.com/pickup. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Your forecast is brought to you by Allen Sign Company for the best in quality signs at the best prices. From conception to installation, call 573-3524 for Allen Sign Company. All right, we're making our way through this Friday afternoon, getting ready for the weekend. Partly cloudy skies as we roll into our evening and overnight hours. Going to get down to a low 48 degrees. Weekend, not bad. Cloudy skies on Saturday with a high 64. Partly cloudy for Sunday, high 68 degrees.
105.3 WFIV, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
Welcome you into a Farragut High School basketball broadcast from Bearden High School as tonight the Admirals and Bulldogs open District 4 4A play. And the Lady Admirals will get things started taking on an undefeated Lady Bulldogs squad. Bearden comes in 8-0. Farragut, meanwhile, is 4-2. In our nightcap, somewhat similar situation as the Bulldogs are 6-1, coming off their first loss of the year at Catholic on Tuesday. 64-55, they fell against an outstanding Catholic team. Meanwhile, Farragut 4-2 on the season. The Admirals trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, having fallen in triple overtime to Morristown East and on a buzzer beater to the Fulton Falcons, 66-65. And so, again, Farragut started the year on the boys' side with 4 straight wins. And for the Lady Admirals, they're 4-2 as well, having lost to Bradley Central, defeated Alcoa 52-37, a loss to Sevier County 48-39, and then in the Thanksgiving tournament at Farragut High School, Farragut defeats Providence Academy 57-35, defeats Fulton 60-49, and most recently the win over Livingston Academy 50-46. So again, Coach Jason Mayfield's Lady Admirals 4-2, Coach John Higgins Admirals 4-2 as well. The Farragut boys having defeated Bradley Central, East Hamilton, Jefferson County, and Christian Academy before, again, the back-to-back losses, most recently to Morristown East, triple overtime, and the 1-point loss on a buzzer beater to the Fulton Falcons. By the way, Farragut and Fulton will have a rematch coming up next Tuesday. That'll be our next broadcast here on 105.3 WFIV. 6 o'clock start, we anticipate, from Fulton High School. We're a little bit late tonight getting on as the girls' JV game ran long, and Bearden won the girls' JV game relatively tight throughout. I believe the final was 34-28 in favor of the Bearden girls, again in JV action. But this Lady Bulldogs squad that Farragut's taken on tonight, and doing so, continuing to do so, shorthanded. Farragut still without the services of Keely Rogers. And it'll be Farragut taking on a Bearden team that I would think would be on the short list of favorites to win the Class 4A state championship. You're talking about a team that last year went 30-2, lost in the first round of the state tournament to Hardin County. But the only other loss all season long. Trying to remember, I think it was maybe to Alcoa early January when the Lady Bulldogs lost their only other game of the year. But they've returned 4 starters off that state tournament team, and certainly McLaughlin is a substantial loss, but it's a Bearden Lady Bulldogs squad that has got height like few can match, with Avery Treadwell in the post at 6'3", and Maddie Brillhart on the wing at 6'1". Brillhart's an LMU commitment. Bailey Burgess, a Lee University signee. Jennifer Sullivan going to Tennessee Tech, and Emily Gonzalez going to Carson Newman. So you got 4 players on that starting 5 for Bearden that are headed on to play college basketball. So again, tall tasks tonight for the Lady Admirals, in particular without the services of Keely Rogers. Keely, Coach Mayfield emailed me earlier, said she's probably still 1 to 2 weeks away from being back in the lineup. Was limited, is practicing this week in a limited capacity. And so just want to make sure she's good to go when indeed you get her back. Don't rush anything. Basketball's a tournament sport, and Keely is too valuable to have something be a recurring, nagging injury over the course of the season. We're going to have the national anthem. Let's step aside for a 2-minute break. We'll return with more. You listen to Farragut Basketball on WFIV.
105.3 WFIV, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
Looking for a fast quote? How about the right quote? We here at the Mike Dyer Agency can deliver both to help you with your insurance needs. Call us today at 865-966-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at MikeDyerInsuranceAgency.com. And remember, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
You haven't really had wings until you experience Craven Wings, East Tennessee's best wings, fresh, never frozen. No antibiotics, steroids, or hormones, and always gluten-free, which means a taste that will keep you craving more. Their sauces are made in-house, including University of Tennessee's tight end, Jacob Warren's Personal Sauce 87. Watch the game on 26 flat screen TVs or sit outdoors on their spacious patio. Check out daily specials like their Wednesday Wing Ding or their Monday Burger Bash. Craven Wings is located at 12350 South North Shore Drive in Knoxville. Hot and crispy and cooked fresh to order. We'll see you there, y'all.
Order online at www.cravenwings.com.
During November at Rocky Top Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. No money down, no payments till 2022, and the no-cost lifetime warranty. It's the Black Friday sales event with savings all month long at Rocky Top. New 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with third row is in stock. New 2021 Ram trucks available for immediate delivery. It's the Black Friday sales event all month long at Rocky Top. Rocky Top Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. I-40 exit 407 or online at RockyTopChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Welcome back to the Doghouse at Bearden High School. We're just about set for our girls' contest. Lady Admirals 4-2, Lady Bulldogs 8-0. Farragut has been introduced. They are in their road gray with the Navy numerals outlined in white. Bearden in their home white with the maroon lettering and numerals outlined in gray. And for Bearden, it will be number 12, Bailey Burgess, 5'6", a senior, transfer from King's Academy. Number 23, Maddie Brillhart, 6'1", senior. Again, she's an LMU signee. Number 24, Jennifer Sullivan, heading to Tennessee Tech. She's a senior. Number 30, Emily Gonzalez, Carson Newman signee. She's a senior. And the in the post, Avery Treadwell, a 6'3" junior. Treadwell is a matchup nightmare for the Lady Admirals. For Farragut, it'll be number 3, Annalise Bishop, 5'7", a junior. Number 4, Annie Priest, 5'6", a freshman. Number 13, Avery Strickland, 6-foot senior. Number 32, McCall Willis, a senior. And number 44, Ashlyn Sheridan, a senior as well. Bearden opens with a zone as Farragut controls off the opening tip. Annie Priest out top injury in practice the other day was going to be a game-time decision, but she's out there to start. Bishop driving off the left side, puts a shot up off the backboard that will not go, and Bearden in front court with it as Gonzalez into the lane, puts up a runner, no good with the right hand, rebounded away by Farragut's Ashlyn Sheridan. Given to Priest. Priest into front court with a pass to Annalise Bishop. Sheridan sets up at the free throw line. They go down low to McCall Willis, spins against Treadwell, in and out. Rim kicked it out, and it's rebounded away by the Lady Bulldogs. Sullivan in front court for Bearden, bounces it off right side. That's going to be Burgess letting fly with a shot, no good. Willis with a good box out, and you got Treadwell on the foul. That would be huge if Farragut could get another one on Treadwell. We're 56 seconds into the ballgame, first foul, and Farragut throws the ball at the feet of Sheridan in rear court. It's going to be a turnover. The ball's picked up by Burgess, and she scores a layup. So Burgess scores off a Farragut turnover in rear court, and the Lady Bulldogs on the board. 1:09 into this ballgame. Boys action will follow here from Bearden High School as the Lady Bulldogs pressing. Priest, the freshman, is going to see Coach Mayfield use a timeout. So Bearden causing Farragut some issues with the full court press, and having already turned the ball over once, Coach Mayfield uses the 30-second timeout here at the outset, with Bearden again leading 2-0 off the turnover in rear court. Burgess with the basket. So Farragut's leading scorer, no surprise, is Ace Strickland. She's averaging 18.2 points per game. Ashlyn Sheridan, second on the team, averaging 13.2 points per game. McCall Willis averaging a very impressive 13.2 rebounds per contest. So Farragut against this Bearden zone press. Sheridan gets the ball near midcourt, across the timeline to Priest. Priest driving in off the right side, pulls up, little jumper, no good. Strickland had the rebound, was knocked out of her grasp. And they're going to say it was touched last by Farragut. Bearden with the basketball. Farragut settles back into its half-court man-to-man. Priest is on the ball out top. That's Burgess handling it. Pass to Sullivan across the way. Strickland bumped her, knocked her out of bounds, and will pick up Farragut's first foul of the night. Ace Strickland. I mentioned how big it would be for Farragut to be able to get Treadwell in some foul difficulties. Equally true the other way around, were Strickland to pick up an early second foul. Here's Burgess leaving it off in the left corner with Brillhart. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded away by Priest. Farragut freshman into front court. You can tell she's a bit hobbled. Shovels it back to Strickland, top of the key. Drives the lane down the right side with the right hand. Good by Ace. Farragut ties the game at 2 on the driving basket by Ace Strickland. Gonzalez will walk it in front court for Bearden, picked up at the timeline by Annalise Bishop. Takes her into the lane, gives off to Brillhart. She'll try another three, this one from the right side, in and out. Miss from the left corner, this one from the right wing, in and out, rebounded away by Strickland. Ahead to Bishop. 2-2 early on as Bishop drives to the free throw line, gives to Strickland in the right corner. Ace driving, takes it right at Treadwell, who deflected it, and then they say it ricocheted off of Strickland out of bounds. So Farragut attacking Treadwell, but she's able to hold her ground, block the shot, and to boot, deflected it off of Strickland out over the baseline. So Bearden with the ball, 2-2 our score early on. Farragut switches out top, Sheridan on Sullivan. Sullivan gives right side to Burgess for a three. Offline, but the rebound tracked down by Bearden's Gonzalez at the three-point line out top. Gonzalez driving to the baseline against Sheridan, forces up a shot and got it to go. Tough shot by Gonzalez, and Bearden leads 4-2. Lady Bulldogs jump into that 2-2-1 zone press as Annalise Bishop in rear court threw it right to Brillhart, and now Brillhart will have it taken back as Bishop comes up with the basketball, leading the break back the other way. Bishop gets around Treadwell, puts it up with the left hand and scores. Annalise Bishop for the Lady Admirals with the basket as Farragut. We'll see Sullivan launch a three and hit it. She had way too good of a look. Jennifer Sullivan is a shooter and bangs home the three from the top of the key as Bearden leads 7-4. Into front court, Strickland steps around steps around Treadwell, and then the shot was knocked away, and Farragut retains possession. Lady Admirals wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Out of the ball game for Bearden. Let's see, well, this will be Farragut inbounding into the left corner. Sheridan with a three, no good, but there's McCall Willis with a rebound, missed on the follow. Ball's knocked loose. Sullivan has it on the floor, and Farragut will tie her up. Possession arrow is to Bearden. 4:08 to play opening quarter. Lady Bulldogs leading at home over the visiting Farragut Lady Admirals 7-4. Let's see, Bearden got, I thought they got somebody new into the ball game. Hannah Claire Stevens, number 3, a senior, into the lineup. Guess she replaces Brillhart. Yes. Well, actually, no. Brillhart's still out. This is Gonzalez. Nice little crossover. Got away from Bishop on the right baseline and scores on the drive. And so Gonzalez now with 4 points, and Bearden leads 9-4. Farragut against the press to Strickland at midcourt, ahead into front court to Sheridan. Drives to the left block, turnaround jumper, no good. Ball was tipped out of bounds, no. Instead, Willis tracked it down. Ball nearly thrown away, but it finds its way to Strickland, and Strickland will be fouled on a shot underneath the basket. So that'll be on Hannah Claire Stevens. It's her first and the team second. So Bearden's got Stevens, Gonzalez, Brillhart, Sullivan, and Burgess on the floor. So it was Treadwell that is getting the breather. Free throw is up and no good by Strickland. First free throw attempt of the night. First Choice Automotive free throw. Check out firstchoiceautomotiverepair.com. Second one is good. So Strickland hits 1 of 2. Outstanding free throw shooter. Noteworthy that she missed a toss. Shooting better than 80% at the free throw line. So it's 9-5, Bearden leading as Sullivan drives left side, gives in the corner to Gonzalez for a three, good. Gonzalez hits the three, and that's going to be the second three for the Lady Bulldogs, who again jump into the press. Sheridan inbounding, gives to Strickland. Bearden leading 12-5. 3:04 to play opening quarter. Sheridan to Strickland in rear court. Ball stolen away by Gonzalez. Drives to the basket and is fouled by Sheridan. So Farragut with its third turnover. All have been in rear court. And Sheridan picks up her first foul, team second. And one of those turnovers, Farragut took it right back. And Bishop was actually able to take advantage and score on a drive at the other end of the floor. But the other two, resulting in points for the Lady Bulldogs, as Gonzalez at the free throw line hits the first free throw make of the night for Bearden, and the second one is good as well. First Choice Automotive free throws for Emily Gonzalez as she converts a pair. Check out firstchoiceautomotiverepair.com. Farragut in front court with the basketball. They've gotten into the lineup Allie Hines, a senior, wears number 2. Sheridan and Strickland exchanging the ball right side. Strickland with it between the circles. Left side to Hines. Farragut's also got Carly Vining in the ball game. Double high post for Farragut as Strickland launches a long three and buries it. Farragut's first three of the ball game. It's Ace Strickland now with 6 of Farragut's 8 points. Lady Admirals trailing 14-8. Brillhart looking to answer at the other end and does. Right side three for senior Maddie Brillhart of Bearden. Her first, team third. 17-8, Bearden leading. Sheridan one dribble, then picks it up in rear court. Will hand it off to Strickland. Strickland dribbles around 2 defenders into front court. Pulls up left side of the paint. Can't get a shot off initially. Double teamed, and they reach in and they say tie up Strickland. Coach Mayfield wanted a hack on the arm. Didn't get the call. Vining in only briefly. Back to the bench as McCall Willis returns to the lineup. So Farragut's got Strickland, Sheridan, Willis. Annalise Bishop is inbounding. And it comes to Hines. That's the 5 on the floor. Ball knocked away from Hines, but right to Sheridan. Over to Strickland, guarded by Sullivan. Now high post Sheridan. Right elbow 15-footer. Good. Ashlyn Sheridan becomes the third Lady Admiral to score, and Farragut closes to within 17-10. 1:43 to play. Opening quarter here at Bearden. Back into the ball game for Bearden, by the way, is Treadwell. They look for her on a cut right side, and the ball's knocked away from her out over the baseline. Bearden retains possession as Jennifer Sullivan will inbound. Sullivan lobs it out top. Hannah Claire Stevens shoots a three, and it caroms off the back of the iron up and hits the basket support here at Bearden. So Farragut gets the ball as a result, and Sheridan dribbles through a double team in rear court, now picks up her dribble, loops it over to Bishop right side, in front court to Strickland, down low for Willis, and Farragut threw it away. McCall just kind of mistimed her jump on an entry feed. Farragut would have had a good look at the basket had Strickland and Willis been in sync, but instead it's Farragut's fourth turnover. First one that has occurred in front court for Farragut. Sullivan, left side, picks up her dribble, shovels off to Stevens. Out top, Burgess shoots a step-back three and hits it. Burgess with a three. That's 4 3-pointers by 4 different Lady Bulldogs in this opening quarter, and Bearden leads 20-10. Farragut against the press in front court to Hines, and then threw it behind Willis. Good idea, but just a little bit behind Willis, who was streaking to the basket. And so Farragut with its 5th turnover. 45 seconds to play. See if Bearden wants to milk any clock or just run the regular offense. Sullivan head fakes a three, drives the right baseline, and scores. Sullivan, short jumper on the right baseline, and she's got 5. And we're going to have a foul as Farragut works the ball up court against, Lenore City. Gonzalez began her high school career at Gonzalez, but she's now a Lady Bulldog, and she picks up her first foul. Team third. 22-10. Bearden leading. 22 seconds to play in the opening quarter here at Bearden High School. Strickland working through the paint, can't get open for a pass from Willis, so instead into the left corner. Now they swing it around the perimeter to Strickland in the right corner for a three that is good. Strickland with her second three. 22-13, 3 seconds to play. Brillhart, good look, left side three, too strong, and the first quarter comes to an end with the Lady Bulldogs leading the Lady Admirals of Farragut 22-13 in this District 4 4A opener. Farragut comes in 4-2, Bearden 8-0, and the Lady Bulldogs shooting the ball well in the opening quarter again as they lead 22-13. We're back with second quarter action in 1 minute as you listen to Farragut Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's independent voice, 105.3 WFIV.
Do you remember your family's favorite local pizzeria when you were growing up? The birthday parties, sports celebrations, hot, melty, cheesy topped pizzas, the hot, savory garlic knots, the enormous meatballs. The Pizza Kitchen, 10420 Kingston Pike, bordering West Knoxville, and Farragut is that place where your memories of tomorrow are made. On the web at thepizzakitchenknoxville.com or by phone 865-577-9191.
During November at Rocky Top Ford Lincoln. No money down, no payments till 2022. And Rocky Top is home of the no-cost lifetime warranty. Get 0% financing for 72 months on new 2021 Ford F-150 XLT trucks or new 2020 Ford Expedition. Save now at Rocky Top Ford Lincoln's November. 750 Dolly Parton Parkway, Sevierville.
First possession of the second quarter, and it's Hannah Claire Stevens knocking down a three. And so Bearden pushes its advantage to 25-13. That is the 5th different Lady Bulldog to hit a three-pointer. Farragut against the press. Sheridan into front court for the Lady Admirals. Drives through the lane. Shot is blocked away. I don't know if Brillhart or Treadwell got it, but Bearden with the defensive play and the Lady Bulldogs back the other way. Leading by 12. Matching the biggest lead they had as Farragut was down 22-10 before Strickland hit a three to close out the first quarter scoring. The Lady Bulldogs with a three to begin the second quarter. Now they misfire on a shot, and Farragut in front court. Priest bounce past McCall Willis. She's going to try a three-pointer. No good. I think that's her third three-point attempt of the year. Had hit one of her two previous three-point shot attempts. Bearden with the rebound. Sullivan in front court. Farragut's got Strickland, Willis, Priest, Sheridan, and Hines on the floor. Bearden with Stevens giving right side to Burgess for a three-pointer. Good. Lady Bulldogs with their sixth three-pointer, the second for Burgess. And Bearden leads 28-13. Annalise Bishop back into the ballgame will replace Ashlyn Sheridan. So Bishop inbounds to Priest. Bearden with the press. Here's a double on Strickland at the timeline. Gets it across to McCall Willis on the left wing. Out top, Priest tries a long three. Nails it straight away.
3 points for number 4, Annie Priest.
Annie Priest with her first basket as she becomes the fourth Lady Admiral to score, and Bearden throws it away. Lady Bulldogs trying to go down low on the right block for Treadwell, but the pass a little bit wide of the mark by Burgess, and Bearden with his second turnover. Farragut has 5. Bearden won all 3 matchups last year, but they were close games. Again, Lady Bulldogs were 30-2, lost in the opening round of the state tournament, and they returned 4 starters off that team. Priest, another long three. This one off the back of the iron and will kick out of bounds across the way into the Bearden student section, where it will belong to the Lady Bulldogs side rear court. Emily Gonzalez back into the ball game will give Sullivan a breather. Ashlyn Sheridan's going to return to the floor for Farragut, replacing Allie Hines. So Farragut coached by Jason Mayfield. He's assisted by Andy Arndt, Alex Monday, the Hall of Famer, and Madison Maples. Bearden coached by Justin Underwood. He's assisted by Cosette Gaspard, Josh Suttles, and Stephanie Torrance. Here's a three, up and good by Bailey Burgess. She can't miss. That's her third three, second in this second quarter, and now Farragut's pass in rear court is deflected and stolen. 6th turnover for Farragut, 4 of them in rear court against the press. Cross court pass stolen away by Sheridan. Not a good idea by Bearden. Sheridan driving in front court all the way to the basket, left it short. Bishop the rebound, she's fouled. Lady Admirals with a transition opportunity off Sheridan's steal, and she is fouled, or actually Bishop is fouled by Hannah Claire Stevens, her second, team 4th foul. And so here are a pair of first-choice automotive free throws for Annalise Bishop, who shoots them well. 83% on the season, 10 of 12, now 11 of 13 as she hits the first of 2 and hits the second one as well. So Bishop hits both of her first-choice automotive free throws. Check out firstchoiceautomotiverepair.com. And Farragut trailing 31-18. Lady Admirals playing zone. Bearden in the corner. Sullivan driving baseline. Tried to get it to Treadwell in the paint, and we're going to have a held ball. Treadwell couldn't come up with it cleanly, and both teams on the floor fighting for the loose basketball, which was pinned underneath Treadwell's back. They reach in, tie her up, and Farragut gets it on the alternate possession. 5 minutes to play first half in our girls contest here at Bearden High School. Boys action will follow this evening. District 4 opener for both teams. Heritage and William Blunt also playing within the district tonight. Strickland, left side, pulls up, missed from in close. Willis doing what she does, rebounding, and she's fouled on a follow attempt. Treadwell picks up her second foul. So she left the game earlier. Farragut really didn't necessarily take advantage of her absence on the floor. Of course, she's not the only Lady Bulldog with some height. Brillhart, pretty tall herself. They list her at 6'1". Checking out of the ball game, Treadwell. Stevens back in. Meanwhile, McCall Willis hits both of her first choice automotive repair and service free throws. So McCall pulls Farragut to within 11, 31-20, and then takes a seat on the bench. Gets a breather, does Willis, as Carly Vining returns to the lineup for the Lady Admirals. Burgess penetrates, kicks out to Sullivan. Three-pointer, good. Sullivan with her second three. And I'm losing track of how many as a team the Lady Bulldogs have, but they've not missed many. In fact, Brillhart's missed a couple. I'm not sure anybody else has missed. Priest Right side, wraparound pass thrown away. Farragut had vacated the spot. Gonzalez with the steal, drives in front court. Wild shot, no good, but grabbed her own miss. Went back up with it and was fouled. Nearly had a three-point opportunity, but the rim unkind to Gonzalez. Annalise Bishop will pick up the foul. And Gonzalez to shoot a pair of First Choice Automotive free throws. Check out firstchoiceautomotiverepair.com. The first one is good. She's in double figures. The second one rips the net as well. Gonzalez 4 of 4 now from the free throw line. 11 points. She and Burgess have 11 each for Bearden. Sullivan has 8. Hannah Claire Stevens and Maddie Brillhart 3 points apiece. Allie Hines returns to the lineup for Farragut. So you got Hines, Vining, Strickland, Priest, and Bishop on the floor for Farragut. Strickland, left side to Bishop, top of the key. Now off to Priest. Bearden with the zone, is driving through the zone, goes Bishop, attacking the basket and scoring. Annalise Bishop, 6 points. Here's a three put up by Burgess in the left corner. Quick shot for Bearden. This one's no good. Rebounded away by Priest. Rare miss for the Lady Bulldogs from three-point range. Priest in front court, comes wide open at the free throw line. Shot too strong. Rebounded away by Stevens, given to Sullivan. Sullivan in front court for the Lady Bulldogs with 3:12 to play in our first half. And Coach Underwood is going to use a timeout. Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout being used by the Lady Bulldogs, who lead Farragut 36-22 with 3:12 to play in our first half. We'll get a 30-second break. Return with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's independent voice, 105.3 WFIV.
We're all paying attention to social distancing and cleanliness these days, and your nearby Pilot Food Mart has got you covered. Every Pilot has a sanitation station. You'll find masks and hand sanitizer to help keep you and your family safe. While you're there, get your Pilot My Rewards card. It's good for 3 cents a gallon off Pilot gas and in-store specials. Your neighborhood Pilot Food Mart. We're right on your way.
Eric Gerhardt back with you here at Bearden High School, Dusty Street, in our WFIV studios. Appreciate you joining us, whether in the greater Knoxville area on 105.3 WFIV or worldwide, WFIV.com. You can also go to Farragut Admirals Basketball.com and click on the video stream links that are provided. BDC Productions, Brandon Campbell, behind the camera, as always, providing the video stream, which our audio accompanies. Bearden with the ball coming out of the timeout, leading 36-22 as we go under 3 minutes to play first half. Here's the three-pointer put up by Burgess. Good. Burgess, 14 points. That is her fourth three-pointer of this first half, and Bearden leads 39-22. Lady Bulldogs just shooting lights out on their home floor. High post, Ashlyn Sheridan takes a pass, drives down the left side of the lane to the baseline. Turnaround jumper, no good. Willis grabs the rebound, double teamed on the baseline, gives it off to Sheridan. She'll be doubled in the corner. Sheridan looking for some help, and I believe got it in the form of a 30-second timeout by Coach Mayfield. So I mentioned that last year Bearden was 3-0 against Farragut, but all of the games were close. It was a Bearden team that went to the state tournament at 30-1, lost to Hardin County in the opening round. Hardin County then would lose to Lebanon in the semifinal round. Lebanon would finish the state runners-up. But 61-60, Bearden won last season in overtime at Farragut. Then later in January, in the regular season rematch, it was Bearden winning here 58-52. And then the teams squared off in the district tournament semifinals, and it was Bearden winning 65-53. Farragut with the ball coming out of the timeout as Sheridan picks up her dribble. Wasn't looking to shoot, bounces it back to Bishop. Sheridan had a look at the basket, but back to the bucket. Now Bishop trying to get the ball in the corner to Strickland, and it's thrown out of bounds. That'll be Farragut's 8th turnover of this first half. Bearden with 3, and the Lady Bulldogs leading by 17. Biggest lead they have enjoyed in this first half. Just under 2 minutes to play as Sullivan lets fly with a 3. This one's no good. Sheridan the rebound for Farragut. Brings it into front court. Ashland into the lane, all the way to the basket with the left hand. Will not go down. And then the ball is deflected out of bounds, touched last by Farragut. Sheridan's shot hung on the rim for a second or two. Looked like it was going to go, but would not cooperate. And so Bearden with the basketball. 1:40 to play first half as Sullivan ranges left in front court. Looks like the Lady Admirals trapping out on Gonzalez. She drops it down low to Brillhart, and Brillhart scores on the left block. Brillhart's got 5, and Bearden now leads by 19. Bishop to Willis, high post. 14-footer. Straight away, no good, and Sullivan saves the rebound, or saves the ball in off a deflection to Gonzalez. So Bearden with possession and a 19-point lead as Gonzalez kicks right side. Hannah Claire Stevens, bang! Stevens knocks down her second 3, and it is all Bearden. Coach Mayfield not happy with Farragut's defensive performance, defensive effort, as the Lady Bulldogs filling it up from outside. We've got timeout on the floor taken by Farragut as the Lady Bulldogs now lead 44-22. All Bearden in this first half as the Lady Bulldogs were up 22-13 at the quarter break. They led 22-10 before Strickland hit a three-pointer to close out the opening quarter scoring. But then Bearden basically picked up right where they left off, knocking down a 3. I believe it was Burgess on the first possession of the second quarter. And they've continued to shoot it well throughout this second quarter, throughout the first half, really. Lady Bulldogs have won 10 in a row in this series, 14 of the last 15. And certainly making a statement here tonight. Again, no doubt one of the state's top teams. Farragut driving out of the timeout. Bishop attacks the basket but can't finish at the other end. Shot won't go. Gonzalez in front court, pushing off of Bishop, gives to Stevens on the right side. Farragut traps out to Sullivan. Sullivan step back 3, no good. And battling for a rebound, I think Strickland comes in and got tangled up with Brillhart. And so let's see if Ace stays on the floor. That'll be her second foul. 37 seconds to play in the first half. You could sub her out defensively, and that's what Farragut's going to do. They're going to get Priest back into the ball game for Strickland with those 2 fouls. Probably send her to the scorer's table for a little offense, defense, I would think. Bearden with the ball as Burgess, three-pointer left side. This one's no good. Farragut can't control the rebound, loose ball, but they will come up with it on a deflection. Sheridan in front court, all the way to the left baseline. Pulls up over Gonzalez, missed the shot. Weak side rebound, Sullivan. 20 seconds to play. Sullivan in front court slows the pace. So let's see, Bearden able to add to a 22-point lead on what they hope is the final possession of the half. As Sullivan, skip pass over on the right side to Burgess. Three-pointer is an air ball, and that was a walk, if ever I saw one. And they instead call a held ball. Bearden gets it on the alternate possession. 2.7 seconds to play as Sullivan inbounds from underneath her own basket into the corner to Gonzalez. Right baseline shot by Gonzalez is no good. And the half comes to an end. And it's all Bearden as the Lady Bulldogs lead Farragut 44-22. Bearden putting up 22 points in both the first and second quarters. Farragut with 13 in the first, 9 in the second. And Lady Bulldogs doubling up on the Lady Admirals at halftime. Again, 44-22, your halftime score. We'll get a 2-minute break and return to take a look at some of the first half numbers as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's independent voice, 105.3 WFIV.
Hello, this is Dave from VG's Bakery. After 22 years, we are both proud and humbled by how this community has embraced us. We are proud to sponsor the broadcast of the Admirals football games, and we are humbled by the support we've been shown during these past couple of years. We remain committed to offering the highest quality cookies, pastries, pies, and breads. and our cake decorator will make your special occasion a dazzling affair. Open Wednesday through Saturday in the Cole Shopping Center. Come see, smell, and taste what's baking at VG's Bakery.
Looking for a fast quote? How about the right quote? We here at the Mike Dyer Agency can deliver both to help you with your insurance needs. Call us today at 865-966-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at MikeDyerInsuranceAgency.com. And remember, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Shop Farragut invites you to do all your holiday shopping in Farragut this year. Farragut is packed with great locally owned shops and big box stores too. You're guaranteed to find something for everyone on your list. So shop Farragut this holiday season. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with special offers, discounts, and events.
Big box and mom and pop, so many good restaurants. Shop Farragut.
You haven't really had wings until you experience Craven Wings, East Tennessee's best wings, fresh, never frozen. No antibiotics, steroids, or hormones, and always gluten-free, which means a taste that will keep you craving more. Their sauces are made in-house, including University of Tennessee's tight end Jacob Warren's Personal Sauce 87. Watch the game on 26 flat screen TVs or sit outdoors on their spacious patio. Check out daily specials like their Wednesday Wing Ding or their Monday Burger Bash. Craven Wings is located at 12350 South North Shore Drive in Knoxville. Hot and crispy and cooked fresh to order. We'll see you there, y'all.
Order online at www.cravenwings.com.
And we welcome you back in here at Bearden High School. We're at halftime of our girls' contest as our second Farragut High School basketball broadcast of the 2021-2022 season. It's been all Bearden in the first half. Lady Bulldogs led 22-13 at the end of the first quarter, put up 22 points again in quarter number 2. Meanwhile, Farragut managed just 9, and so a 22-point lead at intermission for Bearden, 44-22. I had the Lady Bulldogs with 3 first-half turnovers. Farragut I had with 8. Taking a look at the individual scoring, first for the visiting Lady Admirals, Annalise Bishop, 2 of 2 at the free throw line for the Lady Admiral Junior, and 6 first-half points. Bishop pretty assertive, aggressive on the offensive end, a couple of drives to the basket that have paid off with buckets and missed on another. But you like, again, what to me is sort of some newfound aggressiveness on the offensive end for Bishop. Annie Priest with 3 first-half points. That was a second quarter three-pointer deep from straight out front. Ace Strickland knocked down 2 3-pointers. Ace, all of her scoring coming in the opening quarter. She was 1 of 2 from the foul line, and finishes the half Farragut's leading scorer with 9 points, basically right on her average as she comes in averaging 18.2, so 9 in the first half for Strickland, halfway to her average. McCall Willis, 2 of 2 from the line, 2 points for McCall, and Ashlyn Sheridan with 2 points. So Farragut had 5 players in the scoring column, again led by Strickland with 9 and Bishop with 6, as the Lady Admirals shoot 5 of 6 from the foul line, 83%, and they had the 3 3-pointers. Again, Strickland with 2 and Priest with a single 3-pointer. For Bearden, Hannah Claire Stevens, 6 points on 2 3-pointers. Bailey Barnes leads all scores. The Kings Academy transfer, senior for Bearden this year, 14 points, including 4 3-pointers. Maddie Brillhart with 5 points, including a 3-pointer. Jennifer Sullivan with 8 points, included in her total a pair of 3s. And Emily Gonzalez in double figures as she hits all 4 of her free throw attempts, knocked down 1 3, finishes the half with 11 points. Worth noting, Avery Treadwell, who I mentioned at the outset was really a matchup nightmare for Farragut. So her minutes were somewhat limited in the first half as she has 2 fouls. The only lady, well, Hannah Claire Stevens also has 2 fouls for Bearden. But Farragut did a nice job on Treadwell when she was in there. It's just the Lady Bulldogs absolutely shooting lights out from the perimeter as they have 10 first-half three-pointers. 4 of 4 from the foul line. Gonzalez, again, was the only Lady Bulldog to shoot free throws and converted all of them. So 10 three-pointers for Bearden. Again, Farragut had 3, and both teams in their limited opportunities at the free throw line shooting it well. Bearden 4 of 4, Farragut 5 of 6. But turnovers, Farragut with 8, Bearden with 3, and the three-point shooting by Bearden, that's the difference, as the Lady Bulldogs with, again, 10 threes to Farragut's 3. And it's Bearden leading 44-22. We'll get another 2-minute break and return with more as you listen to Farragut High School basketball presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's independent voice, 105.3 WFIV.
Do you remember your family's favorite local pizzeria when you were growing up? The birthday parties, sports celebrations, hot, melty, cheesy topped pizzas, the hot, savory garlic knots, the enormous meatballs. The Pizza Kitchen, 10420 Kingston Pike, bordering West Knoxville, and Farragut is that place where your memories of tomorrow are made. On the web at thepizzakitchenknoxville.com or by phone 865-577-9191.
You've got dirt, grime, and French fries from last season tucked under your front seat. From the rush of work and play, you've even collected enough dog hair in your vehicle to make a winter coat. Truth be told, your car's a mess, but the memories created will last a lifetime. Pure Magic Car Wash helps you bring back the magic in your vehicle and in your life. Stop by any of our area locations today or check us out at PureMagicCarWash.com. Pure Magic Car Wash. Life happens in your car. Bring back the magic.
Hello, this is Dave from VG's Bakery. After 22 years, we are both proud and humbled by how this community has embraced us. We are proud to sponsor the broadcast of the Admirals football games, and we are humbled by the support we've been shown during these past couple of years. We remain committed to offering the highest quality cookies, pastries, pies, and breads, and our cake decorator will make your special occasion a dazzling affair. Open Wednesday through Saturday in the Kohl's Shopping Center. Come see, smell, and taste what's baking at VG's Bakery.
During November at Rocky Top Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. No money down, no payments till 2022, and the no-cost lifetime warranty. It's the Black Friday sales event with savings all month long at Rocky Top. New 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with third row is in stock. New 2021 Ram trucks available for immediate delivery. It's the Black Friday sales event all month long at Rocky Top. Rocky Top Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. I-40 exit 407 or online at RockyTopChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Every night is Friday night without you.
Welcome back into our Farragut High School basketball broadcast from Bearden High School this evening. District 4 4A opener for both teams. Heritage and William Blount also opening district play tonight. This will be the only district game for Farragut in the 2021 portion of the season. Of course, January chocked full of district matchups. Our next broadcast comes up Tuesday night from Fulton High School as Lady Admirals with a rematch against Fulton. Farragut winning on the girls' side of things 60-49 in the Thanksgiving tournament played at Farragut High School. The boys lost on a buzzer beater 66-65. So Farragut and Fulton renew acquaintances Tuesday night over in the St. Mary's neighborhood, and we'll have the broadcast for you beginning at 6 o'clock here on 105.3 WFIV, online, WFIV.com. And, of course, as always, Brandon Campbell will be there as well with the live stream, shooting the video. BDC Productions providing that again this season for Farragut High School hoops. Got the boys game coming up a little bit later on. Bearden 6-1, Farragut 4-2. Both teams coming off losses. Bearden, its first of the year at Catholic, 64-55 on Tuesday. That's an outstanding Catholic team. Farragut, meanwhile, back-to-back narrow losses to finish out the Thanksgiving tournament. Triple overtime 1-point loss to Morristown East, 86-85, and in the aforementioned 1-point loss to Fulton on a buzzer beater by the Falcons, 66-65. Farragut 4-2, both the girls and the boys coming in But as far as our girls' game goes, and we're set to get the second half started, it has been all Bearden. Lady Bulldogs with 10 3-pointers. Leading scorer Bailey Burgess with 4 of those threes. She has 14 points. Also in double figures, Emily Gonzalez with 11. Farragut's leading scorer Strickland has 9, and she's the only Lady Admiral with more than 1 foul. As Strickland in the corner, as Farragut will have it on the first possession. And Strickland in the corner drives the baseline, leaves it off with McCall Willis in close, and Willis scores. So a good start to the second half for Farragut. McCall Willis, her first field goal of the night. Hit a couple of free throws, first choice automotive repair and service free throws in the first half. But Farragut trails 44-24. Here's Bearden with its first possession of the second half as Sullivan against the zone, penetrates, kicks out left side for a 3. Burgess missed. Alert the press. Burgess missed a 3-pointer. Farragut in front court with a basketball. Driving left side, Bishop with a floater, no good. Took off a little too far out and missed the shot. It's rebounded away by Bearden's Treadwell. Same starting 5 that began the game, begin the second half for both Coach Mayfield and Coach Underwood. Bearden goes inside to Treadwell. Treadwell working deep under the basket, able to create a shooting angle and scores. There's Treadwell's first bucket of the night. The 6'3" junior powers up a shot from the right block and scores as Bearden reestablishes that 22-point lead, 46-24. 6:37 to play, third quarter here at Bearden as Strickland drives right off a screen by Sheridan, gives to Priest. And after releasing the pass, they're going to say Strickland runs over Sullivan and commits a foul. So I just mentioned a moment ago, Strickland, the only Lady Admiral with more than 1 foul, and now she has 3. So that's a player control foul and a turnover for Farragut. It's first of the second half, 9th of the night. Bearden with only 3 turnovers as Gonzalez has the ball on the left wing for the Lady Bulldogs. Moves to the elbow, gives out top to Brillhart. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded away by Strickland. Brillhart, really the only Lady Bulldog to not be able to consistently find the range tonight. She's missed 3 or 4 3-pointers. Has hit 1. Ball knocked away from Farragut as the Lady Admirals bring it in front court. Last touch by Bearden. So Farragut inbounding, side front court across the way with Strickland. Gets it into Bishop. 6 minutes to play, third quarter here at Bearden High School as Bishop working against Burgess. Gives off to Sheridan. Sheridan pulls up left side of the paint. 12-footer, no good. Rebounded away by Burgess of Bearden. Burgess will bring it up herself, unmolested. Farragut dropping back into its half-court man, it appears. Here's Sullivan launching a 3, left side, no good. Long rebound goes to Bishop. Bishop in front court has the ball knocked away from her, but then off of her leg and out of bounds. So Bearden's able to reach in, punch the dribble away, and then it deflects off Bishop's leg out of bounds across the way, and Bearden gets the basketball with a 22-point lead. Brillhart in the left corner, out top to Sullivan. Now to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to the free throw line, picks up her dribble, drops it off down low to Treadwell. Missed in close, she'll try again, scores on the putback. Treadwell sticks with it, and she's got a pair of baskets here in the third quarter. 48-24. Gonzalez from behind knocks the dribble from Strickland out over the baseline. Farragut retains possession. Bishop will inbound. Baseline right as Bishop looks for someone to come open. Releases the pass out top to Annie Priest. Priest spinning left side, moves to the free throw line, and Bearden reaches in and commits a foul. It'll go against the Lady Bulldogs' Emily Gonzalez. It'll be her second. So 3 Lady Bulldogs with 2 fouls. Hannah Claire Stevens, Avery Treadwell, and now Emily Gonzalez. It's a first foul of the second half against Bearden. As Bishop will throw it all the way into rear court off the baseline to Strickland. Strickland back across the timeline, picked up by Burgess. Ace into the lane, tried to bounce it off to McCall Willis. Bearden got a foot on that pass, kicked it, and so Farragut with the ball. That looked like that was destined for another turnover as Bearden had collapsed on Willis. So here's another inbound feed off the baseline that Strickland will retrieve in rear court. Strickland picks up her dribble. Right side, Priest gives high post Sheridan. Free throw line jumper for Ashland, no good. Got her own miss. Follow, no good. And touch last by Bearden. So Sheridan's follow attempt deflected out of bounds, and Bishop will inbound one more time from the baseline, this time on the left side. In the corner to Priest, guarded there by Sullivan. Bearden zone, out top to Bishop, drives the lane, puts a floater up, no good, and Treadwell's going to be over the back of McCall Willis. That'll be foul number 3 on Treadwell.
Foul number 24.
Oh, they call it on Sullivan. Okay, so Sullivan picks up her first, team second, and we've got timeout on the floor. Bearden head coach Justin Underwood taking a 30-second timeout with 4:30 to play in the third quarter. And 3.5 minutes into the second half, Bearden has augmented its lead by 2 points. They continue the same ratio, 2-1, outscoring Farragut, as they led 44-22 at halftime and now lead 48-24. Farragut's lone basket in this third quarter belonging to McCall Willis. Meanwhile, Bearden's got a couple of baskets inside by Avery Treadwell. Bishop inbounding, coming out of the Bearden timeout into Ashlyn Sheridan. Lady Admirals with the ball on the right wing as Sheridan bounces it out top right side to Bishop. Out high right side, I should say. Bishop, guarded by Burgess, gives to Willis. Right corner Sheridan on the baseline, bounces it into the post to Strickland. Strickland trying to get a shot off against Treadwell, does so, but it's too strong and rebounded away by Sullivan. Strickland pivoting in the post to try to create a shot opportunity. It was contested and missed. So here's Sullivan now in front court. Cross-court pass deflected out of bounds. Strickland able to get a piece of that ball, knocked it into the Bearden bench. Halfway through our third quarter, Bearden will inbound down below as Sullivan gives in to Treadwell, in turn to Brillhart. Farragut hasn't subbed yet in this third quarter. Here's Gonzalez to Sullivan. Sullivan with the ball out top, guarded by Sheridan. Looks down low. Good pass to Treadwell. Deep under the basket. And Farragut fouls. Might have bailed Treadwell out that time. As again, it's going to be a tough angle for Treadwell. But Willis with the foul. It's her first and the team second. Meanwhile, at the line to shoot a pair of first-choice automotive free throws, Avery Treadwell. First one is good. Second one is good as well. So Bearden 6 of 6 collectively from the foul line. Treadwell with 6 points, all here in the third quarter. The only Lady Bulldog to score in the third quarter, but Bearden now leads by 26. Farragut in front court. Bishop breaks the press, gives to Strickland. Left side three, no good. Rebound. Sheridan takes it away from Sullivan, shoots in the lane, and hits. Nice play by Sheridan, battling for that basketball and then getting the payoff with the bucket. 50 to 26, 24-point lead for Bearden. Left side, Brillhart, three-pointer, good. Sullivan penetrated and then kicked it back out on the left side in the corner to Brillhart. It's her second three of the ball game. She's got 8. First three of the second half for the Lady Bulldogs, but their 11th of the night. Here's Priest, uncontested, 16-footer straight in front, good by the Farragut freshman. Priest has 5. Gonzalez attacking the basket at the other end, pulls up, right side, no good. Put back by Treadwell, good. Treadwell on the offensive glass scores, cleaning it up. So now she's got 8 in the quarter, and Bearden leads 55-28. Strickland picks up her dribble against a double team. Reaching and fouling will be Sullivan. Sullivan picks up her second foul and the team third, I believe. Here's the first subs of the second half. Hannah Claire Stevens replaces Burgess for Bearden. Farragut gets Hines into the ball game, as well as Carly Vining. So Allie Hines, the senior, and the sophomore Carly Vining into the lineup for Coach Mayfield, joining Annalise Bishop, Ace Strickland, and Ashlyn Sheridan. Bishop bounce pass into the corner to Hines. Bearden zone at the free throw line. Sheridan takes a pass from Bishop, gives on the right side to Strickland for a three. No good, long rebound though. Comes out on the perimeter to Strickland. And now Strickland is going to be fouled, I guess, by Sullivan. It'll be her third. Sullivan called for the foul. She'll go to the bench with those 3 fouls. Quickly back into the ballgame, Bailey Burgess, who had just left the floor a few seconds ago. Farragut inbounding from the baseline. Bishop into Hines on the left wing. Gives it off to Strickland. Left hash mark. Strickland spinning against Burgess. Tough step back 16-footer. No good. Teams battling for the rebound. And they're going to call Carly Vining for a foul. First foul on Farragut sophomore Carly Vining. And the third on Farragut as a team. Bearden with 4 fouls in the second half. Lady Bulldogs leading 55-28. 1:40 to play in our third quarter. Gonzalez right side 3. No good. Good box out by Sheridan. And it'll be Treadwell over the back. By and large, that's one thing you can certainly point to and say Farragut has done a good job, whether it be Treadwell or Willis, boxing out Treadwell. Not a whole lot of positives you can point to, but that's one. Farragut misses on a 3 from the corner, but there's Sheridan one more time battling for a loose basketball, coming up with it and then scoring on a little jumper. So Ashland's got 6. Farragut trails by 25, 55-30. Brillhart will try a 3, continues to struggle from long range, missed it, but Gonzalez gets it off the floor, drives into the lane, gives to Burgess out top. Burgess slides over to the left wing, picks up her dribble, returns the ball to Gonzalez out between the circles. She'll be guarded there by Allie Hines. Right side to Stevens. They drop it quickly inside to Treadwell, and Treadwell in deep is able to get the basket. Treadwell now with 10 points in the quarter. Here's Hines, left side 3 for Farragut. Good. First basket of the ball game for Farragut senior Allie Hines. Much needed basket as Farragut is trying to keep this one by night's end respectable, but trailing 57-33. So much needed basket as Farragut. We'll see Bearden on a bit of a weave. Burgess with the ball left side now. Strickland on her defensively. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Bearden looking to hold for a final shot. Bishop applying pressure on Gonzalez. Brillhart screens top of the key. Gonzalez down the right side of the lane. Step through a double team and scores on a drive to the basket. Emily Gonzalez, her first basket of the second half. Here's Farragut with 4 seconds. Hines, another 3, no good. Put back by Sheridan, good. Ashlyn Sheridan on the offensive glass scores on the stick back ahead of the horn, ending the third quarter. And as we head to the fourth, it's Bearden in control still, leading Farragut 59-35. Get a 1-minute break. Return with fourth quarter action in our girls contest on the other side. Boys action will follow here this evening at Bearden High School as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on 105.3 WFIV.
105.3 WFIV, Loudon, Farragut, Lenore City.
Do you remember your family's favorite local pizzeria when you were growing up? The birthday parties, sports celebrations, hot melty cheesy topped pizzas, the hot savory garlic knots, the enormous meatballs. The Pizza Kitchen, 10420 Kingston Pike, bordering West Knoxville, and Farragut is that place where your memories of tomorrow are made. On the web at thepizzakitchenknoxville.com or by phone 865-577-9191.
Shop Farragut invites you to do all your holiday shopping in Farragut this year. Farragut is packed with great locally owned shops and big box stores too. You're guaranteed to find something for everyone on your list. So shop Farragut this holiday season. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with special offers, discounts, and events.
We got the big box of mom and pops, so many groovy restaurants. Shop Farragut.
Bearden with the first possession of the fourth quarter. Burgess with a nice move to free herself for a shot on the left side, but can't finish. And Farragut in front court with its first possession of this final quarter, trailing 59-35. It's been all Lady Bulldogs tonight, as Bearden with 22 points in both the first and second quarters, 15 in the third, 10 of those from Avery Treadwell, who did not score in the first half. Here's Farragut. Nice cut to the basket by McCall Willis. Good look by Carly Vining. Little high-low action, and McCall Willis scores on the basket. She's got 6 points with that basket, I should say. 59-37. It's Bearden by 22 as Sullivan, left side to Burgess. Out top, Stevens. Down low, good look to Treadwell, but she's fouled having missed the shot. Good quick pass from the top of the key from Hannah Claire Stevens. And it will result in a pair of first-choice automotive free throws coming here for Avery Treadwell, who's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. Bearden 6 of 6 from the foul line. There's their first miss. Check out firstchoiceautomotiverepair.com. Treadwell's going to get a breather. Sheridan, who got a breather at the extra breather at the quarter break, now enters the lineup. Second free throw by Treadwell is good. So she hits 1 of 2. Again, check out firstchoiceautomotiverepair.com. So 11 points now for Treadwell on the night. Here's Farragut launching a 3. No good. Willis, though, goes and gets the rebound. Feeds Sheridan right side of the paint. Her shot, no good. Vining in there battling for the rebound. And we're going to have a held ball as she and Treadwell both in possession. But a pretty good box out by Vining. She had inside position. Treadwell was able to reach around and tie her up. So Priest will inbound from the baseline for Farragut. Nobody coming open. And we'll throw it into rear court where Sheridan tracks it down and brings it back across the timeline. She'll be picked up by Bailey Burgess of Bearden. Now gives off to Priest. Bounce pass to Willis. Nearly lost it. Grabs it back to Priest. Left side to Sheridan for a 3. Missed on the 3 from the left wing. Bearden the rebound. Ahead it's Sullivan to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the right hand all the way to the bucket. No good. Rebounded away by Hines of Farragut. Ahead to Annie Priest. Priest ahead to Vining. Wide open. Scores. Bearden didn't get back defensively. And Priest with the assist, Vining with the bucket, her first of the night for the Farragut sophomore. 60-39, 6 minutes to play. Bearden leading by 21. Gonzalez, left side, guarded by Farragut's Ashlyn Sheridan. Now Hines has her on a switch. Gonzalez directing traffic, gives to Stevens out top, guarded by Sheridan. Right side to Sullivan. They lob inside, right block. Treadwell puts up the shot. No good, but was fouled by McCall Willis. So 2 more first-choice automotive free throws coming for Avery Treadwell. She's, of the starters, she's the lone junior. Might be the best prospect out of the bunch. Again, the 4 seniors are all committed to play college basketball. Like I said at the outset, if you're compiling a short list of state championship contenders in Class 4A girls basketball this year, Bearden makes that short list. Treadwell hits 1 of 2 on that trip to the free throw line. Check out firstchoiceautomotiverepair.com. Farragut in front court with the ball, knocked away from Priest. Farragut had it momentarily, but now throws it away. 11th turnover of the night for Farragut. Sullivan in front court for Bearden, drives into the lane, pulls up in front, and hits from 8 feet. Jennifer Sullivan now in double figures. 63-39, Bearden leads. That's 4 Lady Bulldogs in double figures. Bounce pass to Hines at the free throw line. Gives to Vining in the left corner for a 3. No good. Weak side rebound, Sheridan. Put back, good. Ashlyn has 10 points. Farragut's going to use a full timeout. I mentioned a bright spot being Sheridan and Vining and Willis being able to put a body on Treadwell, box her out tonight, keep her from really dominating on the glass. That's been a positive. I think the play of Ashlyn Sheridan here in the second half also has been a real positive. She's battled for some loose basketballs, created some shot opportunities for herself as a result, and has converted those. And so she now has 10 points as she is Farragut's leading scorer. Strickland has 9, but all of Ace's scoring came in the first quarter. She's currently, she'll be on the floor. It'll be Sheridan, Strickland, Bishop, Willis, and Hines returning to the floor for Coach Mayfield. Bearden counters with Burgess, Treadwell, Brillhart, Sullivan, and Hannah Claire Stevens. Willis slides in front of a pass and makes a steal. So that's the first turnover of the second half for Bearden. 4:40 to play in our fourth quarter. And the Lady Admirals trailing by 22. Strickland, left side, coming out To match up with her is Treadwell. Now Bishop. Bishop out high right side, gives to Sheridan. Her shot just inside the lane. No good, but a foul committed by Bearden's Hannah Claire Stevens. It'll be her third. And the team's sixth. So Farragut will be in the bonus the rest of the game. A couple of free throws coming here for Ashlyn Sheridan. First choice automotive repair and service free throws. And Sheridan, the Farragut senior, with a big second half, continues that as she knocks down the first of two. Check out firstchoiceautomotiverepair.com. Second one is good as well for Ashlyn. So Farragut is now 7 of 8 from the foul line tonight. Trailing by 20 as we approach the midpoint of the fourth quarter. Sullivan into the lane, gives right side to Stevens for a three. Good. Hannah Claire Stevens knocks down her third three of the ball game. It was Sullivan setting her up with a penetration. 66-43, Bearden by 23. Strickland penetrates, kicks out to Sheridan for a three on the right side. No good. Hines the rebound, teetering on the baseline. Threw it in, and Bearden came away with a basketball, and I think I don't know what we have. Foul call, I guess, against, no, okay. Net was hung up after the three by Stevens at Bearden's end of the floor. And so they stopped play, got the net down, and the ball's going to belong to Bearden. Well, great effort by Hines on the rebound, but again, she was losing her balance. May have had some assistance in losing her balance on the baseline and just had to heave it in, so Bearden came up with it. This will be Burgess trying a three from the left wing for the Lady Bulldogs. No good. There's Hines with another rebound, this time on the defensive end. Gives to Bishop. Bishop in front court all the way to the basket. Fouled. Maybe bailed out with a foul. That time, I like Bishop showing her aggressiveness, but that time, probably not much of an opportunity to hit that shot. But defenders in the neighborhood, good opportunity to pick up a foul, go to the line. Brillhart obliges with the foul. And at the free throw line, Annalise Bishop, mentioned earlier, outstanding free throw shooter, better than 80% on the season, 2 of 2 on the night, and now 3 of 3 as she hits the first of 2 on this trip to the line. Second one is good as well. 8 points for Annalise Bishop as she converts both of her first choice automotive repair and service first free throws. Check out firstchoiceautomotiverepair.com. Burgess, left side for Bearden, guarded by Priest, off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving in off the left side. Bishop knocked the dribble away, got the steal, ball loose on the floor, and they call held ball. Possession arrow is with Bearden. Farragut very, very close to a takeaway. Good hands by Bishop, poking the ball loose. Bearden inbounds. Burgess out top, three-pointer, good. Burgess, good look from out top on the right side on the inbound play, and she now has 17 points. That's her first bucket of the second half, her 5th three of the night. 69-45, Bearden by 24. Pass comes right side to Vining off the left baseline, and to Priest, and Priest unable to connect from the right side off that pass from McCall Willis. So Bearden in front court with the basketball, 2:40 to play as they look inside, and foul called on the Lady Admirals as they are doubling on Treadwell, and I think they called it on McCall Willis. Say it's the third on McCall and the team 6. So both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the game. Inbound feed, another good look from out top, but this time unable to connect. Burgess, and Farragut's Willis gets a deflected rebound in front court. Strickland looking down low for Sheridan on the left baseline. Puts a shot up over Treadwell, no good. Treadwell with a rebound for the Lady Bulldogs. Gives to Sullivan with 2:18 to play in this one, and the Lady Bulldogs up by 24. Sullivan with a three out high, halfway down in the cylinder, it came out. Willis the rebound, gives to Strickland. Strickland in front court, guarded by Burgess, picks up her dribble. Back to Annie Priest. Priest skip pass to Sheridan on the left side. Treadwell comes out to contest a possible three. Here's Priest, long three from out top, good. From way downtown, Annie Priest, her second three of the night. She's got 8. And I think that's Farragut's first three of the second three. Hines had one. So that's Farragut's 5th three for the evening. trailing 69-48 with 1:35 to play. Gonzalez loops it left side to Stevens, now to Burgess on the left wing. Into the corner, Stevens, they look down low to Treadwell, quickly gives it back to Stevens. Her runner, left side of the paint, no good. Treadwell with a putback, no good. And Sheridan with the defensive rebound. Ashland into front court with 1:15 to play. Pass right side, deflected, but makes it over to Strickland. And there was a flop by Stevens, and prior to even the flop, Stevens had committed her 4th foul. So it'll be Strickland shooting the bonus, as with 1:11 to go and Bearden leading 69-48, they'll get some reserves into the game. Kendall Ann Murphy, a freshman, checks into the game. Number 2, sophomore Lauren Spainhauer, also into the ball game. Strickland at the free throw line, first bonus attempt of the night for either team. Missed the first choice automotive free throw. Sheridan had the rebound, but then threw it away. Bearden with the ball in the hands of Brillhart out top, gives to Stevens right side, gets loose on the baseline, attacks the basket, missed the shot. Rebounded away by Sheridan. 49 seconds to play. Sheridan in front court for Farragut, gives to Strickland in the right corner, moves to the wing, tries a 3, left it short. Farragut with the rebound, deflected down low, and now deflected away and to Bearden. Lady Bulldogs track it down with Lauren Spainhauer, and Spainhauer gives it off now to Sullivan, who walks it across the timeline. Picked up by Annalise Bishop with 25 seconds to play. Sullivan into the paint, kicks into the left corner for a 3-point attempt that is no good by Murphy. Farragut with the rebound. 17 seconds to play. Strickland, right side 3 for the Lady Admirals. Good. That'll be her first basket since the first quarter. And Strickland hits the 3, her 3rd of the night. She's got 12. 5 seconds to play. Bearden walking it towards front court as the final seconds tick away on a 69-51 victory for the Lady Bulldogs, who remain perfect. They're now 9-0 on the season, and they win this District 4 4A opener by 18 points over the Lady Admirals, who fall to 4-3. Boys action coming up here at Bearden High School in about 15 or so minutes. We'll step aside, get a 2-minute break for our sponsors, and return to take a look at the final numbers from our girls' contest. Again, it was Bearden winning decisively 69-51. Back in 2 minutes with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's Independent Voice, 105.3 WFIV.
You haven't really had wings until you experience Craven Wings, East Tennessee's best wings, fresh, never frozen. No antibiotics, steroids, or hormones, and always gluten-free, which means a taste that will keep you craving more. Their sauces are made in-house, including University of Tennessee's tight end Jacob Warren's Personal Sauce 87. Watch the game on 26 flat screen TVs or sit outdoors on their spacious patio. Check out daily specials like their Wednesday Wing Ding or their Monday Burger Bash. Craven Wings.
That's well over. You put sub-states, all that. I'd say it's well over 600 games, or right around it anyway. That is a crazy amount of time to be serving this program. And so we want to do something really nice for him tonight, and I'm going to let one of his friends here talk a little bit about him, and then we've got some things for him too.
All right, everybody paying attention here. We've got a great guy, Park Coffin, who has been part of this school student. In 1971, as a sophomore in high school, this is where he began his trip out here at Bearden High. Park's cousin talked him into becoming a basketball manager, one of 4. At that time, they would switch up as to who did clock, score sheet, shots, etc. Now, Park graduated in 1944, and in 1974, we got your real age. Everybody's going, good job, Roberts. Anyway, in fall of 1974, after he graduated in the spring of 74, there was still a need to do the clock. So he began what has continued to be up to that job up to this very year. Let's give him a quick round of applause. We've got